There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Global.
Psychologist, relationship coach, the one, the only
Benjamin Zulu.
Benjamin Zulu himself.
Hello, beautiful people. Today we are talking about red flags that you should never ignore when dating. You know, those subtle signs that we ignore or brush aside and expect love will just fix everything. That's the conversation we are having today on the show. Welcome to Benjamin Zulu Global Show. I'm your host, Sylvia Keremi. This is a conversation that I know is going to grow so many hearts because falling into toxic relationships because we ignored things is happening a lot. Yes, how do we know or see these red flags? And we should never ignore in relationships.
Yeah, the first one is when you realize you're dealing with an emotionally constipated grown child. When you realize you're dealing with a person who has no emotional flow.
Yeah.
When somebody constipated, things are bloated. There is no flow and there's no regularity.
Yeah.
When you realize that every day this person has an indigestion.
Okay.
It's a hiccup.
Yeah.
You thought there was peace last night, but in the morning there's a hiccup.
Yeah.
They're not talking. Because apparently you did not respond at 10:20 when they chatted online and you appeared to be online. You know, sometimes when you leave your data on, the phone and that app is open.
Yes.
The phone shows
you're online.
But you're already asleep.
Yes.
You're on bed. You're not online.
That's true.
So if somebody is so immature that they're picking things and catching hiccups and catching issues, now there is no flow anymore.
Yeah.
There was peace, but you must guess what now you did. And they start making you confess anything imaginable, looking for what could have happened.
Yeah.
You feel like every day is like you're trying to push indigestion. Between us, there's no flow.
Yeah.
And you realize the person is so sensitive, you must walk carefully, not to trigger them.
Yeah.
Have you ever hosted a person who lists the things they don't eat? So that is, you prepare a meal for them. They don't eat onions, they don't eat avocado, they don't eat salt, they don't take sugar, they don't take tea, they don't take milk, they have sensitivity to everything.
Yeah.
They feel like, okay, so what usually you prepare in your...
I've been there. In your house, what do you prepare?
You know.
Yes.
It's okay if it's a health challenge, you sympathize.
Yes.
But when it comes to emotional life, the person has so many words that are trigger words, so many behaviors that are trigger behaviors, that they cannot understand because they called twice and you could have been in the bathroom.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
You could have been on another call. You might be on the road, you didn't check that. Sometimes you don't return vibration to, the phones were silent and you did not remember to return them.
Yes.
Why are you not picking? I know you left your work. Sometimes women and their handbags, the handbag is not part of my body. Sometimes men, we are better because the phone is somewhere in my body.
Yeah.
You and your handbags.
We have to look for the phone. Until the calling ends. Yes.
So sometimes you don't, even if you want to be easily reachable, if you're doing life, you're not waiting on this person like a dedicated waiter.
Yeah.
You're doing life. If somebody cannot understand simple communication hiccups and they catch feelings on anything,
yes,
but they looked grown from the beginning, remember what I want you. Some people are put together, collected, when they're not in love.
Yeah.
When you are just platonic friends, they are very nice and very understanding.
Yeah.
You may fall in love with their platonic look because they are very mature and consistent, and they're hardworking, they're diligent, they're punctual. You may like a woman for how she's showing up around the workspace, around the church space, around the chama, whatever it is. But the moment you get personal, into the love space. Psychotic.
Yeah.
You wonder, what changed?
Exactly.
Can we go back to just being friends? Some people are very composed when you have not entered their emotional life.
Yeah.
Because there, they have a lot of can of worms. There, they have a lot of skeletons. Many of them were let down by an ex, let down by a parent, and they never dealt that let down.
Yeah.
The average African woman does not imagine to take the money they want and go to therapy. The average. My experience has been very disturbing. You ask them, you have suffered for so many years for your dad absent. Dad and mom divorced when you were 9. You don't think that affects your worldview?
Yes.
You know, dad died. I never saw my dad. Dad was not present. Mom never liked me. So many women in particular are aware of an emotionally traumatic event in their childhood. They are working, they're single, they have no children. You just ask them, so I thought your well-being was the first thing you're working for in this world. I thought so.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? I thought when you are working, being paid, the first thing to think about is
yourself.
And then years ago, you're getting to terrible relationships. You're choosing very unavailable people. You continue to blow up. You quarrel. You insult. You run your mouth on a good man. You chase him away. You withdraw trust because you got triggered. You disappear. You close. You get into depression because you are the one mediating between mom and dad. They all told you so many bad things about each other. The idea of marriage got so contaminated in your mind. Throughout secondary school, you're the one parenting your young ones. Your parents were present but too busy, and they made you be the parent. And you're so here burdened, and you don't know how to say no.
Yeah.
Your life is so chaotic. Here you are, 38, 31, working, good working career, but still emotionally damaged.
Yes.
And you don't take yourself to therapy. That is one thing, Sylvia, up to now, for my life, I can't understand.
Yeah.
I cannot understand. I have seen that the average African who barely made it out of a dysfunctional system is aware at the back of their mind. Something is not right.
Yeah.
At the back of their mind.
Yes.
But they hope they will outgrow it. They hope they...
But I think the problem is if you don't get an opportunity to watch shows like this ones or even read books, rarely do you even realize that something is wrong.
Yeah.
Or you're even
Many
sick.
of those I'm talking about are very good followers of this podcast. They're just reluctant to invest. It's all about money, Sylvia. They are conscious what they might need to do, but they never bring themselves to set aside a budget for their well-being.
Yeah,
You understand?
that's true. Yeah.
It's just a question of self-love. You know, when you love yourself, you invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Self-love now follows
Yes.
investing in yourself.
Investing in yourself.
But because their self-love is so low, they continue buying love. And I used to be very merciful when they tell me how many millions have been conned. How they have given a man hundreds of thousands. Nowadays, I don't waste my feelings. I stopped.
Yes.
You know, I used to be crushed with them. Oh.
So sorry.
You said that is cheaper than therapy. You see, you said education, you think education is expensive. Try ignorance.
Yes.
You tried that one. Thank you for learning from the school of hard knocks.
Yeah.
No. I realize they don't pity themselves too much. You know, the moment you pity people more than they pity themselves, you're going to suffer alone, isn't it?
That's true. That's true.
You're the one suffering.
Yes.
The person does not see it that way. Emotionally constipated people, you notice it because they get angry, triggered, they misinterpret things, they do not, their moods drop, they fluctuate, but they looked very okay from outside. Usually take long to leave because you think they're just human, maybe I triggered them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they even blame you for it. Remember we say, some of these people cannot function in a healthy marriage because they don't have the capacity for it. They have not learned to be an understanding human. They have not learned to overlook small offenses. They have not trained themselves to maintain peace and drop small things.
Yeah.
They have not learned to let go of grudges. Something happens and they prolong it for 2 weeks. Tension after day after tension, another day, tension another day. You are tired of tension yourself, but they seem to enjoy it.
Yes.
They are happy with everyone else, but with you they're not talking. Emotionally constipated. The moment you get that vibe, don't wait for the last dialogue, because sometimes you wait to explain before you leave. As you wait for that dialogue, another month goes.
Yes.
Sylvia, once you see this kind of vibe, shut out the door and go. Now you see why not getting sexually indulgent in dating is very important, because these kind of people, the moment you even go there, you are even more there. They'll blame you, they'll trap you, they'll guilt trip you.
Yeah.
So always keep those boundaries very clean. The moment you realize this person looks very attractive, look husband-like, they look so dependable, leader-like, composed, but the moment you get into love, you find they're just impossible. You run.
Yeah.
Don't wait for. They are even unable to reach a consensus to part ways. They're even unable to let go.
Yes.
You can't wait for an agreed breakup. Some things have no decency. That person has no decency, that capacity to even agree. You quarrel. Why are you arguing the whole day? You know, sometimes normal humans don't want to argue the whole day.
True.
It seems that we are not compatible.
Yeah.
That's the underlying message, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
If you have too many disagreements.
We are not compatible.
Thank you. We're working for peace. I'm looking for peace. Go find whom you're aligned with. I'll find whom I'm aligned with.
Yeah.
But if a person has never learned to control their temper, what happened? If a person has never learned to communicate and even take responsibility,
Yeah.
if their ego must retaliate every time they're challenged, if they cannot take challenge without feeling attacked, can you ever reach a consensus?
No.
They cannot have a difficult conversation.
Yeah.
Is it possible to have a consensus with that kind of a person?
No, it's not possible.
Now you're waiting until you agree to break up. Now you're waiting until they can release you.
Yeah.
To never come. You continue having crisis meeting after crisis meeting after crisis meeting. Every time people are meeting, they're not going for date. Some are going for disciplinary sitting.
Yeah.
The tea grows cold. They don't take it because it's tension after tension.
Yeah.
You're on the hotel, but it's quarrel after tension after. What are you doing here? You're forcing things. Hello, good people, and how are you? Our long-awaited conference is here. It is titled Hearts and Wallets, Navigating Love While Building Wealth. It's on 8th November 2025 at Utali Hotel. You can grab your tickets at benjaminzuluglobal.com. And yes, it is both for married and single people. You can actually get discounted group packages by getting tickets for 2 of you and your partner, or you and your friend, 3 of your friends, 4 of your friends, like that. I tell you the truth, this is one of the best discussions you have ever had, to be about how to not lose both or lose either. Sometimes people get love, but they lose out on money. They get the wealth, they lose out on the love life. Can you have it all? Can you have both? This is a discussion we'll be having on 8th November 2025 at Tutali Hotel from 10 a.m. Mark the date and see you there. One man wrote a list of very long. How the woman is very unreasonable. Does not. I'm saying, why do you need to write all these things? I did not mean, bro, no, wait. What is the underlying message? We are always arguing so many disagreements. Why are we discussing it? You're not compatible. Isn't that English?
It is. Very simple.
If there's no harmony, we are not compatible. But you see, as I told you, these men usually start by receiving sexual bribes.
Yeah.
So they can't really think straight. And for them to sleep with her, they promised everything.
Yeah.
One problem with premarital sex, you end up promising too much. You overpay for it. Listen, princess.
Yeah.
Premarital sex is too expensive. Somebody is sleeping with you when they're not supposed to sleep with you. So you have to make a case
Yeah.
where they should sleep with you, and you end up over-promising. You buy the wrong thing so expensively. You know, have you ever overpaid only to realize you also conned?
Yeah. Yes.
Not only were you overcharged, the thing was also counterfeit.
Yeah.
Double loss. That's premarital sex for you. Illicit sex is counterfeit, oversold. Because of your lust. And you feel a slap in the face.
Yeah.
You can't even tell anyone.
Yes. You can't share.
That's the first red flag. When you realize that there's always a disagreement every day, a dispute every day. And there's an issue every day.
Yeah.
And there's no flow. The second red flag we tend to ignore is silent violence. We know about physical aggression.
Yes.
When people are physically abusive, we tend to understand that part. We know also about outright infidelity. Those are two things society tends to understand. So when people are trying to explain silent violence to you, they usually first remove the obvious violence. This person does not beat me and they don't cheat. Whenever the dialogue opens that way, many times they're going to describe now silent violence. But they have no name for it.
Yeah.
They don't even know whether it's supposed to be abuse. So silent violence means when a person is very aggressive in a manner that is not loud. When a person is very abusive psychologically and emotionally. When a person hurts you in a way that damages you, but it is not loud.
Yeah.
For example, they withdraw affection. When they don't feel like talking, they don't talk. So they make you chase them. Plead for attention. Try to break the tension.
Yeah.
Try to apologize for things they did themselves. They offend you and then they avoid you. What is that? They hurt you.
Yeah.
And now they avoid you.
Yes, and you're supposed to even apologize.
No, you want connection. You ask what happened. You even try to say, let's get past that. When they withdraw affection to punish you and make you beg, feel guilty and confused, silent violence.
Yeah.
It is so abusive and damaging. That's why we call it violence. But it is not loud. It is not visible from outside. It's a dynamic between the two of you. It's when they know they're supposed to pay up, but they keep quiet, like they don't know. Until it's embarrassing. You're not borrowing here to pay.
Yeah.
It's when they know they owe you money, but they act like they forgot. It's when they ignore what matters to you and gaslight you like you're being too much. Silent violence is when people are silently neglectful, manipulative. It's when they're insincere.
Yeah.
It's when they reverse blame. It's when they shift the goalposts. When they don't keep their promises, they act like they forgot. Silently violent people can also be very religious or pious.
Oh.
Looking. But anything you did it to me, I don't remember, I forgot. They forget conveniently
Yes.
what mattered to you. One lady posted a clip when she had she was doing a 20-mile run, and she gave the boyfriend, whoever the man, snacks to carry for her. At the time when she needed, okay, please give me the snacks. Sorry, I ate all of them.
Oh. And her energies are so low at that moment.
How do you eat somebody's snacks, all of them?
Yeah.
And you the purpose you came here to escort me, it was a ladies' thing, but they're allowed to have those kind of escorts carrying supplies for them.
Yeah.
It's to bring me what I gave you. And you did not carry yours, you just eat mine. Silent what?
Violence.
A letdown that is so crushing,
Yeah.
but it is not obvious to the world.
You can even explain to the world what that is.
Yes.
What you're feeling about that.
Why are you only snack? Why are you making a big deal?
Exactly.
You think it's only a snack? At that moment when I was so needy of them, I had planned for them.
Yeah.
You think it's only a snack?
It's not just a snack.
My friend.
That's my energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what you're talking about. Sometimes somebody may say you're only quarreling over 200 shillings. The context matters. I think I told you that time, the value for money is relative to the situation.
Yeah.
Sometimes your life is so good, you forget 1,000 in your pocket.
True.
You realize there's 1,000 that was forgotten. When your life is
While
very
washing.
good, you don't remember
Yes.
some money. Yes. But other times, that 1,000 is what you have for the whole week.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
the same money, but circumstances changed its value.
It's value.
So somebody may gaslight you, you're only quarreling over 1,000. The context of where I had that 1,000
Yeah.
was my 5 trips to work every day.
Yeah.
That week, that was my trips. And now somebody saying, only. No, context.
Yeah.
Silent violence is when they do, we call it dog whistling, or those silent, insulting treatments that the world does not see, but they pierce you to the heart.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to get into a car and somebody moved? When you come close, they move again.
Yes.
Or they are not stopping, they're moving. For the car is slow, but for you it's very tiring.
Yeah.
And harassing treatment that is not loud. Or it's their car, or they look for an emotional thing that they know hurts you. They go with your car and they bring it back dirty and empty tank. They carried it clean and full tank. They bring it back
empty and dirty.
And they know in the morning you're supposed to use it.
Yeah.
You go there, you're so frustrated. We live in the world. That doesn't
You're arguing because
seem serious.
Yeah.
But when the person knows what you like, and that they borrowed your car, and it's only decent,
Yeah.
then they know you're going to work with it. You depend on it to organize themselves and make sure it is usable. Now you have a crisis looking for the next petrol station, calling for people to come with the fuel in a jerrycan.
And clear your screen.
You know.
Yes.
You're having noise here.
Yes.
I just want you to see that silent violence is when people quietly violate you, but they want to maintain a pious, innocent exterior. They appear like they don't know what they're doing, this oversight. They leave you doubting whether you're exaggerating, whether you're overreacting. And if you go to these lay counselors, you know, nowadays everybody's a counselor, gives you advice.
Yeah.
People don't even want to pay therapists. They say, post for me.
Yes.
I want to hear people's comments. I've been surprised by Kenyans.
That's so, I don't know, it's disappointing.
We have a real problem.
Yeah.
And instead of going for a real solution, you even come to counselors and you not ask them for counseling. You ask them to blog.
Yes, post for me.
I'll be following.
I'll be following.
It's so insulting for me. And I tell them, would you go to a doctor and ask them to post your case on their social media? For you to hear public opinions?
And pick one and run with it.
A doctor deals with diseases, but you want that your disease to be discussed by public.
Yes.
It's very insulting. There may be bloggers. Some bloggers are not experts themselves. They just connect with the public to hear opinions.
Yeah.
But you should know when you're dealing with an expert and respect the expertise. That doctor will not even bother to treat you or tell you the truth. They will not even go as far as attending to your issue.
Yeah.
Because you don't even honor, don't even recognize
Yes.
the expertise.
Yeah. Hello, good people. Have you heard about the conference that is coming on 8th of November 2025 at Tutali Hotel? We're talking about hearts and wallets. How do we navigate both? How do we have money without losing our hearts? And how do we have love without losing our money? We want to navigate this successfully. If you haven't booked your ticket, run to www.benjaminzuluglobal.com and book a ticket now. Oh, and this is for both the married and the single people. And you know, if you come as a couple, you get a discount. If you come as 3 or 4 people, you get an even better discount. What we mean is the bigger the number, the better for you, and the bigger the discount. Have you experienced Zulu in person? His presentation will take you way out of this world. It is something that you don't want to miss. Please book your tickets today.
To tell you, when people come and they don't want to treat you right, but they want you in their space, and they leave you there confused. Another form of silent violence is when people are with you, but they're not with you. Mentally and emotionally, they are laughing and chatting other people. But with you, they are cold.
Yeah.
They ignore. They energetically depart from you. No affection, no attention. But with other people, they're happy. You hear them laughing on phone, talking on phone, having good time. But with you, cold.
Silent and cold.
They're giving you one-word answers.
Yeah.
Cold shoulder. What are you supposed to do? That is such a torture.
It is.
Where do you take your energy now? Who do you talk to? How long should you wait? What is happening? It's like they enjoy the psychological confusion.
Yeah.
It's like they enjoy the torture. To tell you, sometimes what causes you to leave early on is not a loud thing. It's this silent violence. When somebody violates you in a covert way, and they deny it and they act like they don't know what they did.
Yes.
Even you are leaving, they will accuse you that you are the one who left. No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you have lingered in a person's shop and you don't buy, you don't like the merchandise.
Yes.
But you in the shop, if they start complaining, you see now you wasted my time, you look like you're going to, I did not buy. Do you bother?
No, you
Even say,
shouldn't.
I'm glad I did not buy. If you're this kind of a person.
Exactly.
Treat dating like that. When somebody says, sorry, just wasting my time, just say, I'm glad I did not stay with a person like you. This is a market. This is a free market.
Yeah.
That also underlines why you should not overpromise.
Okay.
We usually overpromise justifying illicit sex. You remember that?
Yeah.
Also, women overpromise to get money.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
If now I'm your woman, I thought you take care of your woman. So you brand yourself as my woman to get my money. After that, to leave would be very hard because you already branded yourself.
Yes, as your woman.
You see?
Yeah.
Keep the money out of it.
Yes.
So that you can watch. The moment you realize I'm passive aggressive, silently violent, you leave. There is no overpromise. This is shopping. To tell you that, this second red flag is silent, invisible even sometimes to your friends, undetectable by the mentor who recommended this person to you. And the hookup, the person who made you link up with this person, may not know that side of them.
Yeah.
But once you feel it in reality, don't even wait to justify. Just say, I don't feel it. Don't try to convince. It's enough to say, I don't feel it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've enjoyed this conversation because we are getting to understand all the things that we shouldn't tap our energies and our time into before running away. Now, you keep talking of too much time dating, or maybe you dated for a very short time. How much time is just the right time for you to know that I think we need to move it to the next level?
That is the same question I would ask you how much time you need to window shop a car. How long do you need to know whether a car is good for you, whether a house is good for you, whether a plot is good for you. The time is relative. But you cannot tell me you are able to look at a house, examine it, and make decisions in 1 second and a half sharp.
That's true. That's true.
So, reasonably speaking, I usually tell people one conversation is enough to make basic decisions. One.
Oh.
Even on phone.
Yeah.
Basic
decisions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whether the person fits the cluster of humans you're looking for. The demographics.
Yes.
The age bracket, education level of income, which area they come from, which country they're in, where they work. Everybody has their flavor. Some people don't want to marry a lawyer. So you come here as a lawyer and...
out.
Your own biased reasons.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. You first pick those ones.
Yes. Some women swear not to marry pastors. So even if you have everything else, but your job is that one, a conversation on phone is enough.
To know this.
Even checking their profile is enough. So I cannot say how long. I usually say how much information I've gathered about them, what level, what stage you are on. Dating are stages. The camaraderie and acquaintance, the early one where you're just checking basic demographics, a conversation is enough.
Yeah.
But if they pass all the demographics, the basic demographics,
Yes.
now you are going to the personal issues. The chemistry, because sometimes you need to meet physically to know that the chemistry is there. Sometimes when you're talking on phone, you're excited. But when you meet, it melts.
Yes. Yes.
There's a lot of chemistry when you are talking on phone.
Yeah.
When you see them physically, something happened and it dried up. Even the coffee date was too long.
Yeah.
After that, no more dialogue, everything died.
That's true. I think most people have experienced that.
Physical meetings bring reality. Online communications are exaggerated. People whisper into your ear, too romantic.
Yeah.
You talk into the night, improper. You share zoomed photos,
Yeah.
improper.
Yeah.
You're using touched up, filtered, made up pictures,
Yes.
unreal. You talk imaginations, unreal. You've not seen the person's real size, real hygiene,
Yeah.
real attentiveness, real energy, real smell.
Yes.
Stop falling in love with digital copy. Can you meet the manual copy? Meet the real one here.
True.
How do they chew? Sometimes they sip the tea and the love dies.
Physical meetups are very important.
Please,
Yeah.
in flesh and blood. You may realize small quirks.
Yeah.
Quirks. One of the things that you're going to realize when you meet people physically is that they don't use the mirror quite often. We have replaced the mirror with a screen.
Yeah.
This generation.
Yeah.
Long time ago, people had to look at the screen and familiarize with their looks. One guy appeared on camera the other day to say one of the most embarrassing things is to get ugly girls shooting their shot at you.
Oh.
Particularly at work, it makes it very uncomfortable, because you have to keep seeing her after turning her down. And it set the internet abuzz because himself, he looked not that attractive.
Yeah. Okay.
People were quick to notice he was wearing a Carl Francis glasses. Glasses that looked 100 years old.
Yeah.
He looked clumsy. But now with that ugly attitude, when you add the ugly look with the ugly attitude,
It doubles.
when you meet those kind of people, you realize he is not familiar with the mirror. I just saw a guy who uses screens more than he uses the mirror. I want you to meet people and realize you're not aware that you're not that fine.
Yeah.
You see. You imagine you're very pretty, eh?
Yeah.
Let me close by telling you what social media has also done. It brought people unrealistically close. In a real world, Sylvia should not be able to chat Alejandro.
Yeah.
You're not in the same world.
Yes.
Some celebs, in a real world,
True.
naturally speaking,
Naturally.
Sylvia and those people are not in the same
Yes.
space. But with social media,
You come so close.
Inbox.
Yeah.
so you begin to imagine. You have all these options.
Yeah.
You should know that Alejandro follows me on Instagram. You see, who liked
Yes.
my... Social media made you think of unreal options.
Yeah.
You are this desirable. This is a guy sitting somewhere. Today alone, he liked 100 women's.
And he's chatting 100 others.
And here you are feeling pampered.
Very special.
Because Benjamin Zulu likes me. You should know some of the people follow me. You talk to me.
He likes all my
Check
photos.
my levels. Check.
And send a screenshot. That Messi viewed my profile.
It could even be Messi me too. CR7 from
Yes.
here. Karumaindo.
And it's just a view. Now you feel special and close.
So social media has made people who are otherwise not attractive not work on themselves because they have all these people they can talk to. They have made people think they're very pretty.
Yeah.
So this was a guy I said, yeah, look where we have gotten to. He's calling people ugly because he's not using the mirror.
Yeah.
People no longer use the mirror. We use the phone to look at our mouth.
Yeah.
We use the phone. We no longer, the mirror is merciless.
Yes.
The
She'll tell you the truth.
mirror gives you real-time image in real time.
Yeah, and no filters.
The mirror is merciless.
Yeah.
It shows you how the world sees you. And one thing our mentor made us do is, because people used to have a passport mirror, made us get a full-size mirror.
Yeah. Oh.
Because you used to have, up here is okay, but down here it's not okay.
Yes.
And because you did not look.
Yeah.
You did not, can you get a full-size mirror? And that was a box to tick. Stand there and see how the world sees you. Is that how you want to be seen? Is your belt matching the shoe? Is your trouser ironed?
Yeah.
So the social media has made people be deluded. You meet them physically to see. Are they conscious that their lips are cracked? Are they conscious that their glasses are dissonant with their face? Some people don't even know the face of the shape of their face.
Yeah.
The face is round, but the glasses. Are you trying to be Gen Z? Gen Z have all this swag. They just snap on things.
Yes.
They are talking to you. And you think this style, is it youth?
Yeah.
But you're not youth. What is this? This should be good for Gen Z. Have you ever seen childlike traits in a grown-up?
Yeah.
And you're embarrassed?
Yes.
This should not be on you. When you're this old, did you say you are that? Now, this is for 20. Are you 10 years behind type?
Yes.
This is not what you do. You're in a hoodie, you're like peeping at me from somewhere, and you're talking with, how old are you again?
In your 30s, wearing extreme ragged, the extreme ones, they're nice, but extreme ones.
This was good for first year college. Did you go to college? Do you remember the freedom and liberty of first year wearing anything? By now, should have a consistent personality, okay? Yeah. What's your consistent personality?
True. Yeah.
College kids are still looking for their personality.
Yes.
They're exploring.
Yeah.
They're trying what feels good. Haven't you found out what is your personality? Meet people physically so that you can meet where they have never evolved. Where they have never grown. Yeah. If you meet a modern woman still wearing a biker that is longer than the skirt, it is brighter even.
Yeah.
Brighter than that. Yeah. Somebody still coming with Crocs and socks. They just crawled from the house.
Yeah.
Still looking like they're in a
sleepy.
Somebody has used perfume that is making you sneeze every 2 seconds.
Yes.
You need to meet people and see their quirkiness. Some of these things are not provable by distance. Come close. Yes. Hello, good people, and how are you? Our long-awaited conference is here. It is titled Hearts and Wallets, Navigating Love While Building Wealth. It's on 8th November 2025 at Utalii Hotel. You can grab your tickets at benjaminzuluglobal.com. And yes, it is both for married and single people. You can actually get discounted group packages by getting tickets for 2 of you and your partner, or you and your friend, 3 of your friends, 4 of your friends, like that. I tell you the truth, this is one of the best discussions you have ever had, to be about how to not lose both or lose either. Sometimes people get love, but they lose out on money. They get the wealth, they lose out on the love life. Can you have it all? Can you have both? This is a discussion we'll be having on 8th November 2025 at Utalii Hotel from 10 a.m. Mark the date and see you there.
Oh, amazing, amazing. That was such a deep conversation. We need to know ourselves. Now, I want to read something from this book that is how to recognize and deal with toxic relationships. And it takes us back to the red flags that we were talking about. And here you say, when someone who was so previously wanting to be with you suddenly changes their attitude and they begin to treat you with suspicion, it can be confusing, especially when you didn't do anything except allowing them to get to know you better. You may wonder whether they discovered you're not all that, but often the truth is in the opposite direction. I like that. It's not that they didn't see your value, they saw it and they felt challenged and diminished, and so they purposely tried to devalue you so that they can feel more valuable. Way. We don't hear it said enough, but the same person who wants a life with you can feel envy towards you if they're insecure in their own worth. The only type of people who can flow with your growth without feeling threatened are those who are committed to their own growth as well. Wow, I like that.
This is a deep conversation.
It is such a deep conversation. And actually, I read all of it and I felt, oh, I wish I can just have all the time to read all of it, but people can get the book that is how to recognize and deal with toxic relationships from www.benjaminzuluglobal.com. I love how you've packaged this book.
Yeah.
You read it and sometimes you even feel like, I think I'm toxic in this one.
You're right.
Yeah, it's important to note that it's not always that other people are toxic. We are also toxic, and we need to recognize it and know how to deal with it. Wow, thank you so much, our viewers, for being part of this amazing conversation. See you next time.
There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin.